No.
I'm gonna swag on them with this.
Yeah.
And the pinnacle came, and the pinnacle says, "Let go the letter of the law. It was always the intent of the spirit of the law."
Mm.
Then the scripture tells them, God is spirit,
Yes.
and the spirit of the law, the intent of the law. And the law is meant to be interpreted in the spirit, not the letter.
Mm. Say that again. Mm.
The law is meant to be interpreted in the spirit of the law, not the letter of the law.
Catch up.
Tell them these things because you say stuff like knowing, and it's such a new concept to them.
Yeah.
Because the spirit of the law was always pointing to knowing.
Yeah.
For some reason, they just stopped.
Yeah.
At faith.
Got off too soon.
Yeah. They just stopped at faith.
Yep.
But it was always pointing to knowing.
Yep.
The pinnacle himself coming declared. Knowing. Not having faith in the Father.
Knowing.
Because I know the Father and the Father know me.
Me. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. Everything was from a knowing perspective, a knowing perspective. Speak from knowledge, speak from knowing.
Yep.
How does this man who's never been taught know these things, they say? You know what I'm saying? And he says what? He says, you're reading and getting tutelage of stuff that's passed down to you, man.
Yep.
That which you're reading and trying to interpret is that which is written off me. Don't let that go over your head. You know what I'm saying? So understanding these things to its depth is where we're at. Yep. So
just digging a little bit deeper, because the pinnacle never asked a question, dog. He never asked a question. Which question did he ever ask? Not one. He didn't ask a question. You don't ask questions you have answers to. That's not a question. That's rhetorical.
Yeah. I remember, just as you said that, a rhetorical question was asked. And if David says, that's Psalms 110.
If David says, yep,
Lord, my Lord to my Lord, and and then they realize you gotta get up early.
Very early, too early.
You know what I'm saying? If David calls the Lord, how is he then his son? He says. If David calls the Lord, how is then his son? He just says, see what, man? You see what I'm talking about? Just fall back and relax, man.
Yeah. You guys are slow on the faith. Slow.
You guys acting like teachers. You're not even students, man.
Yep.
Yep. How is he then his son? Hey, but they missed that part again too.
Yep.
Can you remember? Spiritual Sarah called Abraham what?
Lord.
Spiritual David called his descendant what?
Lord. Slow.
Hey, men have lived and died and never heard that before.
Come on, man. Facts.
Let me get it again slow. Spiritual Abraham called Abraham what?
Lord.
And spiritual David called his descendant what?
Lord.
I'm just talking to you.
Get off. Catch up, man. I know that went over your heads.
All things are spiritual.
Yes, sir. A.T.S.
For the Lord, I'm just talking to you. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing, man.
Cost somebody something. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Spiritual words need to be spiritually discerned, man.
Discerned.
That's all it is. It ain't nothing.
Yep. Yeah. You guys too fleshy.
Go ask whoever you idolize, man. Go ask whoever you idolize.
Yep. That flesh is killing you guys, man. That's why. I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. Too fleshy.
David called a descendant what? Lord.
Yep.
Talking to you.
Yep.
Just talking to you. Yeah. See, but they were reading what? In the letter of the law.
Yes.
It said, No, when he comes here with that sentence, it says, you don't even know what you're reading. And look how long you guys been reading Psalms. Look how long you've been reading Psalms. Come on, man.